Good afternoon. My name is Miss Paulson. I am going to be giving you a little update about registration this year. This is my picture here in the middle, and I just wanted to introduce Miss Thrasher, the counseling secretary, and Miss Schulteis, who is our college and career counselor who works with students, especially juniors and seniors transitioning to, my goodness, college, as well as teaches a class to seniors and helping them prep for college. I wanted to fill you in with the four-step process that students have been completing throughout this last month in advisement. So they've been going through four steps, and I'm going to walk you through those steps. First, students started with a transcript checklist where they pulled up their transcript on Infinite Campus and used this form to help make sure that they are doing everything that they need to do in order to graduate on time. So they've completed this form and making sure that all the required classes that they need are completed. One reminder that if a student does fail a core class, they do need to retake it. Normally, we require 56 credits to graduate, but with the pandemic, they've been adjusted by grade level based on how many credits they lost out on the opportunity to earn. So that is a little different this year. That's what this top row is. The bottom row here is credits needed to be on track. So this first column is based on if they've had 5 credits by the end of the first try in ninth grade, we consider them on track, 5 or more, and so on. This other column over here would be credits earned by the end of the second trimester, which will be about mid-March. So some numbers to keep an eye on in the next, after this trimester is over. This is just another glance at the requirements. We require 8 English credits, 6 science credits for sophomores, juniors, and seniors. And then this year's freshmen will go back to having 7 credits where they will have to take earth science. Same goes with history. Modern U.S. history is only required for our freshmen. We didn't require it for our older grades since they had less opportunities to take it with the pandemic. But that means 6 credits of math, 6 credits of social studies, except for freshmen will have 7, and then somewhere between 11 and 23 electives based on their grade level, and then 1 PE class each year. If PE was waived 1 year for students, they do not have to make that up another year. It is that is considered waived permanently and does not have to be made up. One thing to keep in mind too is that the electives can be in several different areas, but as well as foreign language, family consumer science, agricultural, fine arts, technical business, and then any elective taken in the core areas of English, science, math, and social studies tend to count towards more core classes for colleges. So if you're thinking about going to UNI, Iowa State, or Iowa, students would want to take more electives in those core areas as well. Next thing the students did, I think this was last week, was they updated their 4-year plans on the website, planyouradventure.net. That here's a link to that. It's my academic plan. We call it maps here. So the students log in using their Google account and they just complete the online module that goes over skills and interest, value inventories, surveys, gives them ideas of careers and colleges to explore. And then they have a place to track their ACT score and their GPA and input, and then create their 4-year plan there or update their 4-year plan that they've already created. Students can log into this at home. So if it's something you'd like to explore with them, just have them log in using their Gmail school email account. This last week, yesterday, the students completed their registration sheets. So this is just a way to have them plan out what 18 classes they'll be taking next year. We asked the students to send a picture or a copy home to students so that we could keep the actual registration sheet from getting lost, but that we could still share the information. If you didn't receive that, you can ask them to do that next week or to stop by to see their advisor, or you could email their advisor to get a copy. Here's a link to the course description guide as well if you want to read about any of the classes that your students have signed up for. Lastly, next week, students will sign up for their classes on Infinite Campus using that registration sheet as a guide. It's pretty easy and simple. They've done it before, and I think it'll go pretty smoothly. So from here, then students will be registered for their classes. We'll collect their transcripts, checklists that they made, and their registration sheets. And our goal then as counselors is to meet with each kid individually by the end of the year to review their 4-year plan and their registration and make sure they're all caught up in the classes and signed up for classes that they need to be in. We will start with our juniors and work on their senior year plan and then work our way down through the grades after that. As parents, you're always welcome to sign up or email us with questions. We're happy to meet with you. The links there take us to what's called Calendly, and it's a way that you can see our calendar and sign up for a time to meet with us. So we'd be happy to do that if you are interested. One thing I just wanted to touch on too is part of doing this 4-year planning is kind of thinking ahead in the next few years and having our students take college classes if they're ready. So we do have what's called academies through MCC. Students can spend typically the afternoon at MCC taking college level classes, and that could be in the field of advanced manufacturing and welding, auto mechanics, culinary arts, or it could be more of the academic classes that would transfer for a healthcare career or business transfer education. So there's a wide variety of options for students. They typically earn about 12 college credits a year. They go for free. The only time there's a cost associated with it is if they have supplies that they need for it that then they would also take with them in their career. There are a few GPA and attendance requirements. We'd like it to be primarily juniors and seniors. And again, everything is free as long as the students are passing the class. So that's why we really want to make sure that the students are ready to take it because it is the beginning of their college transcript as well, since they're college level classes. We can provide transportation, and then some students drive themselves as well. So that is the academy option through MCC, and then there are some through Kirkwood as well. But we also want to make sure that you know that here at the high school, we also have college level classes where we offer 6 AP classes and 10 plus dual credit classes, which are also taught by our high school teachers, but are awarded college credit through MCC. So lots of opportunities to still earn college credit and get college and career ready through the high school. This video here at the bottom is a video from Ms. Schulteis. If you would like to learn more about academies, she kind of goes a little bit more into detail about what they offer. If you have any questions about the registration process or would like to talk further, please reach out. We'd be happy to set up a time or answer any questions. Thank you. Have a good night.